Hi, welcome to Experfy. I'm Jeff Lipkowitz. I'm a data scientist with Experfy, and we have put together one of the more interesting classes that I've seen in quite some time. It's around Microsoft Azure Databricks, and we're going to cover both big data as well as data science topics. Databricks is a new technology which really launched about a year ago, so around the start of 2018, and really is expected to have exponential growth in 2019. Microsoft 3 weeks ago, so mid-February of 2019, gave Databricks $250 million. So it's one of those technologies where it sort of sits in the middle of everything, and we're going to talk more about it. Just to give you an idea of my background, I've spent a long time working with different business intelligence and machine learning projects, working with both large Fortune 500 companies as well as startups. So I know how to be lean as well as how big enterprise works. I have a background in analytics, and I went to University of Chicago for my master's and my undergrad from Purdue University. So they always like to say, before you talk about what you're going to talk about, you should lay out what this class is about. In this particular case, we're going to talk about Azure as a whole. I think it's important to always have a base when you build a house. Once you have the foundation in this place, just keep adding to it. Once we talk about Azure, we're going to talk about Databricks. Then we're going to talk about how to get started. We're going to talk about running the jobs. We're going to give an overview of Spark. We're going to talk about running Spark jobs. And then we're going to talk about processing streaming. And then we're going to talk about machine learning. So let's first talk about business intelligence. So BI tools really have evolved in the time I've started working with them, which was 2007. The first wave was what I call like corporate BI. So it was really hard and high risk to do any sort of business intelligence project. It was almost like a big bang approach. Companies wanted to add financials, they wanted to add HR analytics to identify like people are hiring and firing, make sure that they're in compliance, financials, do profit and loss, and they wanted to connect to big ERPs. And the software that powered it was, one, very expensive, and the infrastructure was expensive behind it. So they sort of shifted to analyst to end user, right? So this was more of a self-service type model, right? So that was, there were products like Good Data, Burst, Tableau, ClickView. The third wave was end user, so everyone could use it. The idea of the personal BI as well as corporate BI. So Microsoft put out a product called Microsoft Power BI. We have a class that's out that talks specifically on this area if you're interested in learning more. The only reason why I want to talk about business intelligence is because I want to talk about the landscape of how all these products fit in.